For Joey first, and then Grayson, what's kind of practice been like this week coming out of Hoover, and then really getting your mindset focused on this weekend?
Well, we've been practicing pretty hard this week, and ever since we got back from Hoover after that showing down there, I think we knew we had a lot of things to get better on, and especially with these teams coming in here. And I feel like we've gotten a lot better since we got back from Hoover, so we're ready to go.
Yeah, kind of like Joey said, the main thing we want to do is just shore up some things that we struggled with in Hoover, just some small stuff and fundamentals, and get some of our injured guys, try and get them back in for this big weekend. And we had a really good week of practice. We're just ready to get started.
Questions? Ryan? In the second row?
It's for Joey and Grayson. Obviously, you're supposed to win postseason games at home, and yet to win 27 in a row is quite remarkable. I know you weren't here for all those, but coming into this weekend, how much does that streak mean to each of you?
It's a postseason game. We're playing a really, really good team. We've won 27 in a row at home, but it's not going to be a cakewalk by any means. Campbell's very good. They got really good pitching, and they're really scrappy on offense. So it's not going to be easy for us at all. We got to play our best game, and we can't just show up expecting to win because we're at home. It's very beneficial for us to play in front of our home fans, but we still got to play really good baseball.
Yeah, we're not the streak. We're not too concerned about the streak. We're just going to take it one game at a time. We got a tough game tomorrow night, and we're excited to get out and play in front of our fans.
Joey, how difficult or how magnified are the little things when you're in a situation like this where you're the top seed and you have all these other three teams trying to get you? How important is it to do the little things right to not give other teams the confidence?
Especially playing the team that wins a lot of games, we know it's going to be a tough game, so we got to do all the small things right, all the little things we've been practicing this week. We just need to do what we've been doing in practice, and I think we'll be okay.
Yep.
Joey and Grayson, this is the time of year when you got to get timely hits, and you've had some stretches this season where maybe you scuffled to score some runs. SEC you only got 2 in this Georgia series and Arkansas series. What's this offense got to do to give your pitchers enough runs to come out on top against everybody's top pitcher?
I think the main thing is just not panicking. We've gone through games where we haven't scored in the first 6-7 innings. You can't panic. Some point this weekend we're going to meet some adversity offensively, and we just got to come together, and someone's got to come up with a big hit. We've had some games where we've come up with some big hits. Max has come up with some really big hits in situations to keep the game extending, and the main thing is just keep an even keel and not get too up and too down, because offensively we have a lot of potential. We just have to put it all together, and we've had a really good week of practice, so hopefully we can do that this weekend and come up with some big hits.
Yeah, I agree with him. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Dude, take next one.
How much confidence do you guys have knowing that you've been through this the past few years and been in this situation and in tournament time?
I feel good going into this. We have a lot of our guys that are in the starting lineup have been here and been through this situation, so hopefully there won't be too many nerves involved. And there's always going to be nerves when you step out on the field for the first inning, but we have a lot of guys with a lot of experience, and I feel pretty good with who we have going out there, especially Max being healthy. He's looked really good lately, so that'll be big for our lineup.
Daniel, any more student-athlete questions? Derek, bring it back. Grayson?
With that being said, you guys have had a lot of young guys step up this year, specifically some freshmen. What do you kind of tell them, to kind of keep even keel as they get ready to play their first ever postseason ball game?
We just got to try and, put it in their head it's just another game of baseball. The good news for us is we're playing in front of our own fans all weekend. We don't have to go on the road in a hostile environment. We get to play in front of our fans where we tend to play our best baseball. And even though the stakes are a little bit higher and there's a little bit more pressure, you just got to keep trying to have fun and take the pressure off, and keep goofing off in the dugout, stuff we've been doing all year. Just keep those guys loose, because those young guys have been big for us this year. Crow's a young guy. It's not going to bother him, so we just got to keep those guys loose and just it's just baseball.